You are sitting on your couch at the end of a long day. Your dog walks into the room, pauses, stares deeply into your face, and then heavily leans their body weight against your leg with a sigh. In moments like this, it is natural to wonder, what exactly do they see when they look at us? For decades, dog psychology was dominated by a myth. We were told dogs view us as the alpha of their pack, or that they just think we are big, clumsy, furless dogs who happen to control the food. But modern canine behavior science proves this is completely wrong. Your dog does not think you are a dog. What they actually see in you is far more complex and emotionally profound. And there is one tiny, ordinary habit your dog exhibits when they are slightly frustrated that proves exactly what you are to them. A hidden message most owners completely miss. We will look at that specific behavior in just a moment. To understand what your dog thinks you are, you must first look at how they process identity. Researchers have put awake dogs into fMRI scanners to see what happens in their brains when exposed to different smells. The results were staggering. When a dog smelled a familiar dog, their brain registered basic recognition. But when they smelled their familiar human, the caudate nucleus, the brain's ultimate reward and pleasure center, lit up like fireworks. Your dog's brain biologically prioritizes your scent over the scent of their own species. They do not classify you as a dog. They place you in a category above everything else. Your scent acts as a neurological buffer against stress. This is exactly why your dog sleeps on your discarded clothes when you leave the house or burrows into your side of the bed. They are physically wrapping themselves in the neurological feeling of safety that only your unique human signature provides. This separation carries over into how they observe you. When your dog tilts their head as you speak, they are doing something sophisticated. Dogs process human speech much like we do, separating emotional tone from phonetic meaning. They study your voice, your movement, and your emotional consistency. They watch your routines to map out when you are anxious and when you are calm. You are not a fellow pack member to them. You are their emotional anchor. This dynamic is what scientists call the secure base effect. Originally used to describe the emotional bond between human parents and toddlers, dogs are the only non-human animals known to exhibit this exact secure base behavior with a completely different species. When your dog follows you from room to room or refuses to settle down until you are in the same space, they are acting out this instinct. They cannot fully relax until their primary caregiver is present. If you are starting to see these everyday moments in a new light and want to understand the hidden meaning behind your dog's actions, take a second to subscribe. Because realizing what you actually mean to your dog changes the way you live with them. Because dogs know we are a different species, they have actively adapted their bodies and behaviors over thousands of years, specifically to communicate with us. Think about how your dog looks at you. When dogs interact with other dogs, prolonged direct eye contact is often seen as a challenge or a threat. It causes tension. But when your dog looks into your eyes, that evolutionary rule is completely rewritten. Through a biological phenomenon known as the oxytocin loop, your dog uses mutual gazing to chemically bond with you. When you and your dog lock eyes, both of your brains release oxytocin. the exact same hormone responsible for love and trust in humans. They do not do this with other dogs. This gaze is a reserved, specialized behavior meant exclusively for their favorite person. They have even evolved to read the asymmetry of your human face. Scientific studies reveal that when dogs look at us, they exhibit what is called a left gaze bias. They naturally look toward the right side of our faces, because that is where human facial expressions display emotion more intensely. Your dog is literally scanning your face to read your mood, absorbing your emotional state to understand their own safety. They don't just live beside you, they depend on your emotional regulation to feel secure in the world. And this brings us to that one tiny, easily ignored moment that proves exactly how they see you. It usually happens when your dog is playing with a toy that gets stuck under the couch, or when they are trying to figure out a puzzle they simply cannot solve. If you give an impossible puzzle to a wolf or a wild canine, they will relentlessly paw, bite, and dig at the problem until they are utterly exhausted. They will never look to a human for help because, in the wild, survival depends entirely on self-reliance. But when you give an impossible puzzle to a dog, something beautiful happens. Your dog will try to solve it for a few seconds, and then they will stop. They will physically turn their body away from the problem, look up, and seek out your eyes. In canine psychology, this is known as the looking back behavior. But emotionally, it means so much more. In that exact moment, your dog is admitting vulnerability. They are proving that they do not see you as a fellow dog, or a simple roommate, or a creature they need to dominate. When they look back at you, they are recognizing you as their ultimate problem solver. They view you as an all-powerful, protective caregiver who can fix the things they cannot. It is the ultimate expression of cross-species trust. They know they are a dog, and they know you are a human. But to them, that difference does not matter. You are their safe place, their provider, and the center of their entire universe. They have forsaken their own kind to choose you. So tonight, when your dog is struggling to get a ball out from under the furniture, or when they suddenly stop what they are doing, just to glance over and make sure you are still sitting on the couch, do not ignore it. Look back at them. Acknowledge them. Let them know that the trust they have placed in you is completely safe. Because to your dog, that one reassuring look from you is the most important thing in the world. If this video helped you understand your best friend a little better, please subscribe. And leave a comment below about the moments your dog looks to you for comfort. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being the safe haven your dog believes you are.